Good morning. You are crafting with cats today. I hope everyone's doing well. I know in my last video I told you I would show you my toppers and a couple of my tumblers that I was telling you about. So let me turn you around and I will show you my toppers. Let me see. Of course it's not going to want to do it. Okay, well, let me just take you over here. These are my crates. I finished my fair, so they are still pretty full. I emptied a couple of them, but those are some of my toppers. So like with the frozen one, of course you have the frozen tumbler. And of course the Mario Brothers, but just the different ones. Where's that? This one, if I can pull it out. Sorry guys, I can't turn this stupid thing around. So with this one, of course, is the chef one, and it's got the little grater, and of course another frozen, and a couple of the Marios, and these have beer or tequila. This has popcorn on it. And this is the alien. I think I showed that to you finally last time. I don't remember. And it's got the pool table, but I thought that was kind of cute. Okay, I'm going to take you back over here because I'm going to make toppers today. So let me see if I can get you on here. Okay. I got some little charms for the Crocs. My daughter had suggested, because I can't find anything for Stitch, so my daughter has suggested to get these little Croc charms and use those for toppers. So I'm going to try that today. But these were the tumblers I was telling you about the other day. If you have a real hard seam that you can't work with, I told you to cut the seam. You can do it by hand or by, cutting them, and then write something in the middle, or even leave it blank. You can even put it closer together. But then you don't got to worry about a seam. But they just came out adorable. I was real happy with them. So I've got the blue Grumpy. I know I've got a mess in here. I've been working because I got the next two fairs in September. But my fair the other night went pretty good. We had a good time. I like the nighttime ones. They had music and just different things. But this is the Tender Heart Fair. And I think I cut this one with the scissors. I didn't tear it. So you cut the ends of the paper, the picture, so it doesn't quite come together. And then you put a piece of paper, or you can do it electronically, put it on the side as you're doing it on the computer. Just whatever you want in the middle. It can be anything. I just put the names of the bears. That's what I did. So this was the Tender Heart Bear. The 3D Puff, I guess it's called. But they came out so cute. I was really happy with them. And then I still have two more that I've got to do. A pink one, I think, and a purple one. And this is the Funshine Bear. And this came out real cute. And I cut this one too with the scissors. I didn't do it by hand. But it just makes it easier. You don't got to deal with the seam if you're having a hard time. Or sometimes you just don't want to mess with it. Sometimes I'll mess with the seam. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. But they still come out cute though. And it's easy. So you can't beat that. So those are the 3 Care Bears that I was telling you about. And they came out really, really cute. But I've been doing a lot of my toppers. Like I told you, when I go to the store, I'm always looking for something to put on my cups. And so my daughter suggested that I do the little crock charms. Because I sell so many stitch, I think I can never find a stitch that's small enough or something that'll go good with them. So I did order some crock charms. I ordered some variety. My glue gun is ready. But just different ones. But I was happy to find the Stitch and the Hello Kitty that I can use for those tumblers. And of course the different Mickey Mouses. What else did I get in here? I think it's mainly those three. I have Yoda coming in, Baby Yoda, and some other things that I ordered. But this is my ice that I use for my toppers. I've got 3 different sizes. Just depends on what I feel like doing. And I actually ordered some colored ice this week. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I guess I'll have to put them on one and see what it looks like. But it looks like my glue gun is ready for me to play. So when I do my toppers, here's the hole for the straw. I always keep it open. If you want, you can remove this. This is real easy to remove. I usually don't. I don't know, no reason why, I just don't. But you can just remove it because you're not going to use it anymore. But just leave the hole open in case they do want to use the straw. And so I never put anything on top of there. I leave that space empty. So I'm going to try some of these Stitch ones, I think. Maybe I'll put 2 little ones. Let me just dump them out over there. Or maybe a big one. And a couple of big ones, maybe. I don't know. I usually decide as I'm making it. So I've got the top. And I need, it just depends on what I'm doing at the time. Those are the little bitty ones. I think these are the smallest ones that I have. So I mix them up. No rhyme or reason what I do, I just do. And these are the biggest ones that I have. So sometimes if I have a big space that I want to fill in and I don't want to use a bunch of ice, and I'll put a couple of big ones in there. But I have quite a bit. I know I have a medium size one. So these are the 3 sizes that I have. Let me see if you can see them. I don't know if you can see them or not. So this is the smallest one, and then the medium one, and then the biggest one. So it just depends on what you feel like or what you want to do. But I'm hoping these crock charms work because I can't find anything for Stitch, which I sell a lot of. Hello Kitty. I'm sure there's stuff out there. I just haven't seen them. So these are the mediums and the smalls. I think I want some more of these too. There we got a hole in it. Just kind of mix them up. I don't know if I can put this lower so y'all can see or not. Of course, it's going to give me a hard time now. Okay, that might be kind of, you might not see all of me, but you'll be able to see here where I'm working. So it just depends whether I want to put a bunch of big ones or whether I want to put a bunch of small ones. So I'm just gonna, let me see, put some glue on here. And I'm just going to put a bunch on there. Let's see if I can bring you closer. So it's just kind of filling up the bottom, so whatever doesn't stick, I just kind of take them off and kind of fill up all the spaces. There's not a lot of space on that side. And then I'll put some more on the back. What have I been doing today? I got distracted. I wanted to do this earlier, but I had ordered some shot glass tumblers, and they came in today. They are adorable. They are so cute. So I hadn't planned on messing with them, but they came in, and I just couldn't resist. I got distracted when they came in. So I made a few of them up. I got some stainless steel ones. And then I got some colored. The stainless steel or silver. And I got some more stainless steel. You can't sublimate on them. I'll probably use vinyl with my Cricut machine. And put something on there. I don't know what yet. But see how it's just kind of filling up? But let me show you those real quick. They did come out real cute. I got them from Stainless Steel Depot. And they are really, really cute. But they look like tumblers, but they're 3-ounce shot glasses. But they came out so cute. I need to get new glasses. So this one is the Star Wars. And I wasn't gonna mess with these, but I ended up messing with them. Let's see, that one. That one's plain. And then the stainless steel ones. I'll probably put something on here with the vinyl. Maybe tequila or shot. I know the ones inside I have tequila, salt, lime, and repeat. So these are really cute. So I'll probably put something with vinyl on these. I don't know, I just thought they were cute. Little baby tumblers. For those that drink shots or whatever. You can use them really for anything. Your tumblers, you can do with what you want with them, right? And then the colored ones, they come with, I guess a teal, orange, pink, white, which you cannot sublimate on this one. Black and green. So these, I'm not gonna put anything on them, I don't think. I think they're kind of cute by themselves. I don't know, I might change my mind and put something with vinyl on them. Depends if I have time. Just more work, I think, so these will be the last things if I decide to do. And then earlier I was even thinking I made a couple of the white ones, sublimated ones with stitch. I'm thinking, I wonder if I should have put a topper on these. Probably not. I don't know. I want to do all these things and ain't got all that much time. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do with this one. Because I saw somebody online, they had little stitch keychains. And they weren't that expensive that they were selling them for. So I was even thinking, where did she get them from? So those are really cute. And I think she was selling them for, I want to say $4. So I was thinking, well, if she's selling them for $4, she probably didn't pay but a couple of dollars for them. But of course, she wouldn't say where she got them from. I'm sure Amazon or Temu or one of those places. But I'm sure she only paid a couple bucks for them. But she said, well, if you don't get them from me, they won't be available no more. It's like, really? So I don't know. I might look for them because they were cute. But if these work out, these little croc charms, depends on what they look like. I might not like them after I make them. Who knows, you know? They might look, I'm real picky on what my stuff looks like. If it don't look good, I won't sell it. That's just me. I am picky, yes. That's what my sisters always tell me. You're too picky. Like, well, I'm selling them to people, you know. Who wants to pay for something that don't look pretty? Or something that, you know, that you don't like. It's your money you're spending, you know. You want to make sure and get something worth your money. Or at least that you like it. It doesn't look like junk. or you're going to end up throwing it away. You know. So the bottom is pretty full. So that's about what I like. And it depends on what I'm putting on top. Now, if I'm putting a little figurine or something, I will put that on at this time somewhere. And then I build up more ice around it to kind of glue it in place to make sure it stays on. Because I don't want them buying them in the same day, you know, they're falling off. So, I don't know. I guess maybe I need to put a big one. Maybe in the back. Because I don't want to be able to see this, the back part. But I didn't really want to cut it off because that might help stabilize it some more. So maybe I'll put a big one in the back. I always burn myself with this glue gun. Never fails. I don't think I have fingerprints anymore because of this. So I kind of put a big one on the top. So this way it can kind of hide that little thing in the back. So I can see that there's a gap in here. So I probably put a couple of ice pieces in there. And then this way I can glue him to those pieces of ice. And that just kind of stabilizes him more. It's getting hot in here. I usually sit over there at my desk and I have the fan sitting right on me. I'm already gonna need another glue stick. And they've got these little strings that come from the glue. If you've used a glue gun, I'm sure you're familiar with them. I always try to take them out. I don't like them. I don't like to see them, kind of like little spider webs. I know I saw something that somebody made. I guess it was a topper that they had made, but it just had ice in it. It didn't have anything else, but they had all these little spider webs on them. It's like you could have taken them off, you know. It's just me. And I know last time I was talking about the toppers, and I had mentioned that people are making the toppers with the limes and cherries and stuff like that. I didn't mean anything bad when I said, oh, it's just boring. It's just, I want more on my toppers. It's not really boring. It's just that everybody's doing it. I always try to do something that not everybody does. Because if everybody's doing it, you know, you're not unique and there's not much that will draw you to them. Now see, putting him on there, I think I need to put one more back there. it seems to have ice behind him to kind of anchor him down. But right there, I think I need a medium one for him to kind of lean on. Yeah, I think that'll, I just don't like that black thing in the back. So I'm gonna have to cover that up with ice. So I guess I'll put glue on this to put them on. So I'm just putting him, and then I fill up the back part with ice and kind of put ice around him. Not really covering him up, but like on the side to where it kind of anchors him a little bit more, to where he stays there. So see how there's like a gap there? So I'll probably put ice in there. And this way it kind of sticks to him. I don't know, maybe I'll put to where it kind of leans on him a little bit, and that kind of helps anchor him down too. So there's two. See how they're kind of leaning against him too? And that kind of helps anchor them down. So I'll put a couple little ones on the bottom of him. And it kind of holds him down. See, I'm already out of glue. I've already used one stick. So that's what I'm doing on the bottom. To where it kind of builds up the ice, but it kind of leans on him at the same time. And it kind of holds him down, keeps him in there. So if you can see how it kind of leans against him. And the glue's on there too, so that kind of keeps him in there. So I'll put another, probably little one. So I kind of put the glue on the eyes, but I'm putting it like on the bottom of his feet. So when I put the ice on it, the ice is just barely covering a little bit of his feet to where it's like keeping him on there. I don't know if you can really see or not. This way I know he's in there and there's something. So if I see any little gaps that look like they need to be filled in, I go around and I put ice in there. So that'll be over there by his ear. But then I'll put just a little bit of glue on that to where it kind of holds his ear down there. So this is the first time I've used these little croc charms, so we'll see whether I like them or not. It'll be nice that I have something for a stitch, especially since everybody really likes those cups and they're always asking me, well, do you have any toppers for stitch? And I don't. I mean, some of him with the Hawaiian pictures, I was thinking, well, maybe I can get some kind of flower, you know, to match the tumbler and put that on him, on the topper to match the cup. But I didn't like that idea either. I don't know, I just didn't. So you can see there's a space on top there. So I like to cover all that up. And then, like I said, it kind of anchors him down at the same time. so I just kind of go around and fill in the spaces now. But I was thinking of, let me just fill in this one space here, because I think I might put another one. And see, that one kind of went under his ear. So I'll put a little bit of glue under his ear so it can kind of attach to it. And that kind of holds him down too. I don't know, it's kind of cute. But see, it's still kind of empty to me, so I know I have a little one. Just a little one. See, that just, I don't want another big one. That's kind of cute. This one with his little doll. That might be kind of cute to put like right there. I think that will work. So there's already kind of like a little space there. So I think I'm going to glue him in there. And then I'll kind of put ice around him like I did the other one. I think that will work. I can feel these ice dropping. And usually, like I said, I usually sit on my couch watching TV with my husband, and I sit here and do this. And so some are always falling off and I'm dropping them, but I usually have to pick them up like right away. I have to find them right away because my dogs are in there with us. And I can drop it and not find it forever, and they'll find them like right away. And of course, you know how dogs are. They want to eat everything. Okay, well, I think he's cute there. That kind of fills it up. He's on the side. So being that he's all open in the back, see, I'll just fill that up with ice back here. This way it kind of covers up. Sometimes I'll get a piece. I don't have any more big ones here, do I? Okay. And I kind of put them there first to see. See, I don't like the back of those charms too much. But maybe I'll put that big one there. And then I'll have to cover it up. Those little black things in the back, they are kind of in my way. But I think that'll cover it up. Now that kind of covered up the little black thing in the back. And I can put a couple more pieces of ice. Like on top, you can see it. I'm looking up like this because I've got bifocals, so I can see on the bottom. So when I put it there, I have to look up to make sure that what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. If that makes sense to you. I wasn't supposed to be doing this for my video this week, but I kind of been playing all week and making some of the stuff that I wanted to do the video on. Like when I got those little tumblers in, I wanted to sublimate them and do a video when I'm doing that. And I didn't. I got too excited and I made like 8 of them, I think, right away. Like I said, I get distracted really easy. Especially when something new comes in. I have to try it at least once right away. I just can't wait. I don't like waiting a long period, especially if I get something new in, because if I wait too long and then when I do try it and it doesn't work out or just isn't right or something, I just want to make sure it's not too late if I have to return it. Like I told you with Amazon, they're real good on the returns, but I think they give you like a month. I think that's what it is. I think it's 30 days that they give you to return something. And I know one time I bought, I don't know what I bought. I think it was some shells or something. And I tried them and they just didn't work out. I wasn't happy with them. But I took so long to mess with them that when I finally put them up and decided I didn't like them, they didn't work, I went to return them. And actually I was exchanging them. I was going to get something else. I always just exchange from Amazon. I always find something on Amazon I'm going to buy. I'm always on Amazon. I need to stay off of there. But I was actually going to exchange it for something, but it was already past the 30 days. So it was like, oh well. Which is fine. I mean, I did like the shelves. I mean, they're very convenient. They're very easy to store. They're there are four shelves, middle shelves. And I used my table at the fairs and I made some little shelves to put my tumblers on. And they came out really, really nice. I was happy with them. And when I went to the fair, they were okay. My husband really liked them because he didn't have to make them. I didn't. But I don't know. I'm still not happy with my setup at the fairs. I don't know what it is, what I need. So I got these shelves, like I was saying, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 6 of them. And they're metal. I don't know if you could, I think one of them is right there. But that's only 3 shelves, and I use that like my register. And my other ones are 4 shelves. And they have wheels, and you just actually fold them up, and they fold flat to where they're like maybe this wide, you know, and they have wheels. So I roll them back in the back behind here, and they're real easy to store. They don't take up any room at all. I mean, they're very, very convenient. So I decided, well, I know this one I don't want to send back because I do like that one. And being that I can't return, I was able to return 2 of them, but not the other 4. Because I already had them for too long. But I thought, I'm sure I'll use them for something. I mean, who doesn't ever need a shelf for something? You know, I know we're messing with our yard, and we do want to get a tool shed, storage shed, I guess, for outside. Eventually, because we did have one. But eventually when we get one, I'm sure I'm going to need shelves or something for my husband's tools and stuff in there. And I'm sure these will come in handy. We'll use them for something. I know I have one set up and I have some of my supplies on it. So little by little. So I'm going to go back to using my tables, I think. I know the very front of my booth, I like putting a table because I have all my tumblers flat. And this way when they pass by, it's a good view to where they can kind of see. I put like a few of everything so you can kind of see what I have. And then I have the tables going sideways on each side of the front table. And they come in and they can see, you know, everything else that I have. But I don't know what it is. I just wasn't happy with it. I'm still not happy with it. I don't know what it is I need to change. So then, this last fair at nighttime that I had, I used the shelves instead of the tables. And it was very, very, very easy for me to set up. I did my tent, I put up the shelves, they were real easy. I put up all my tumblers. It was so simple to set up. And that's what I was trying to do. Because sometimes there might be a fair. He's not sticking that good. I think because they're slippery on the back. Ugh, I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. But anyways, I want to make sure that whenever I do the fairs, when I used to do my fairs, I want to make sure that if for some reason he's not around, I want to be able to go and set it all up myself. I don't want to have to rely on him or somebody else. I want to be able to, which the tent is fine. I go set up my tent. I bring some chairs for me, and then whatever I'm selling at the time, which I used to do jewelry all the time. And that was real easy, but it was a lot of tedious little things to set up. And now that I'm doing the tumblers, I think I had, I want to say 4 of those 6 feet folding tables. And then I put the black tablecloth on top, and then the shelves that I built. And they're like 3 tiers. So I can put my tumblers in a tier to where they can see them all. And I don't know, my husband liked it. He said that looked really good, but I don't know. I don't know what it is that it just, I'm still not happy with it. And my daughter is doing it in San Antonio, and I made her, I think, 2 shelves. And that's what she's doing too, and that's how she is set up. But her setup over there is a little bit different than mine. All my fairs over here, I'm like in a square section surrounded by other vendors, or else I'm in a tent, square room. But I always have this little space that I've got to be able to set my stuff in. And I just feel, I don't know, just, I guess, overcrowded. I want to set my stuff up to where it's, people can come in the tent and look and see what I have without, you know, being overcrowded, I guess. So I'm still messing with my setup. I guess I'll get it. With my jewelry, it was so easy. You know, I was doing my jewelry for, ooh, how long? Because I had a store for, I want to say 4 years. Kind of right before COVID. And I would do the fairs. So I made earrings, necklaces, you know, all kinds of jewelry. And that was easy to set up. You know, I just had tables on both sides. They came in and, you know, it was right there. But the tumblers is a little bit different. Because I have speakers, I have tumblers. I have this kind of tumbler with the flat top. I have these now. And then I have another section that I put all my tumblers with my toppers. So every section, I don't have them like mixed up. I like to have like one table with all my speakers, one table with all my toppers. So somebody comes in and says, oh, I want this in a speaker, you know, all my speakers are here. So they can just go there and find what they're looking for. So this, to me, this is like, okay, I'm done with the little, whatever I'm putting on here. So those are okay. They look okay to me. So what I do now is I go through, and if I see like little spaces, like here is kind of spacey, I'll just go through there and just fill in all these little spaces with ice. That's just how I do it. So I'll just go through, and if I see a space, depending on how big it is, I'll just, you know, I'll just put more ice right there, whether it's a small piece of ice or a big piece of ice, to where it looks kind of full. There's another, like a hole there. And the more ice that I put around to kind of fill up, it kind of secures whatever I have on there. Whatever little monster or figurine or whatever I'm doing. It kind of holds them in a little bit more. I don't know why this one. And then sometimes, because everything looks the same, I forgot where I put that spot of glue at. Because I keep telling myself, well, put the glue on the ice. This way when I go to put it on, it's on the ice. But that's how I burn myself a lot. I put it on the ice and it's so small that it always gets on my finger. So if I put it on here, I don't burn myself as much. But I've just got to remember where, see, that's not where the glue is. where I put the glue at, because it's clear, then the ice is clear, so it's kind of hard to see the difference of the ice and the glue. But usually I do. And see, I should have been making toppers all week in my living room. I have not been feeling quite like I should this week, so I've been kind of lazy. That's my excuse, I guess. I do have diverticulitis. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. I really don't exactly know what that is. I mean, I do, but you know, to sit here and tell you, I don't know. And it kind of flared up almost 2 weeks ago, and I ended up in the emergency room. Usually when it flares up, I've got to go, and they'll give me antibiotics and just stuff, treat me. And so this time when I went, normally they'll hook me up to an IV right away and give me antibiotics and something for the pain. But this time, he kind of knew what was wrong and everything, so instead of making me stay, you know how when you go to the emergency room, you're in there forever. And so he was just kind of being nice, the doctor. He knew right away what it was. You know, he took all the tests, gave me my medicine, and didn't make me, you know, hang out all day in the emergency room. I was in there probably maybe an hour, if that long, in and out. He hooked the IV, gave me something for the pain, took a CAT scan, some blood work and everything. And I was out of there. So he didn't give me any antibiotics like they normally do through the IV. And I think that's what made the difference. Because normally when they do that, the medicine, I guess, starts getting to me right away. So it starts helping the infection or whatever the antibiotic is supposed to do. And so being that I didn't do that and they just gave me the pills and I came home, I didn't get to feeling better as quick as I normally do. So most of the week I was a little sore, and then they had given me something for pain, but it was something new. I hadn't had it before, and it just messed with my stomach too much. I don't like having an upset stomach. And so I went to my regular doctor this week and told her, no, I didn't take it because it just upset my stomach too much. So I was taking ibuprofen or whatever I could find. That sounds kind of bad, huh? Whatever I can find. I was just taking stuff like that for the pain. Because the weekend that it flared up, I was very uncomfortable. But after the antibiotics were getting me, I started feeling better. I was just uncomfortable, you know. I didn't feel like going anywhere. Didn't feel like doing anything. So I feel like I lost the week. I didn't come out here at all that week to my shop. I could have just, I was on the couch. I could have just sat there and made these, you know, but I didn't. So I feel like now I'm kind of behind on my toppers. See now, where's that glue at that I put? Especially now that I got these croc charms. I know that's got to be glue there. Maybe not. Yeah, now that I got these, I have more choices. Because they have some really cute croc charms. And my daughter had told me about them because she's buying them. She says that she lives in San Antonio. The same daughter that I talk about all the time. I talk about her all the time. I told her the other day, if you watch my videos, you'll know who I'm talking about, because I have 2 daughters and 2 boys. But my daughter that's in San Antonio, she's the one I talk about all the time. I don't know if she sees my videos or not, but if she does, she'll know that I'm talking about her. What was I saying now? I told you I get distracted so easy. Also, she's the one that told me about the croc charms, and she started buying them. But she says they're very popular right now in San Antonio. So I don't know whether people are actually buying them for their Crocs, because I know Crocs have gotten real popular too. And I know they've got little like rubber bracelets and just different things, I guess, that you can put these charms on. So they've gotten real popular. So she bought a bunch of them. She's going to try, because like I said, she has a little space out there at different places for her tumblers. But she's going to try selling these charms, because they sell for like maybe, you know, $1 a charm. Little kids, you know, come up and buy like 20 of them, $20, you know, can't beat that. So she says they're selling like crazy up there. I haven't really seen that trend here. I don't think I really want to take them with me to my fairs to sell them as charms. I'll put them on here. But no, I don't think I want to add another item to mine, because mine grows as it is. And I do have t-shirts that I do, like I was telling you, especially at my wine fairs. I make t-shirts that have different wine sayings and wine glasses with the rhinestones. So I've got my different kinds of tumblers. And then I have my t-shirts. And I do sell these separately, but I usually try not to. I'd rather sell them with a tumbler. That is kind of cute, but like I said, I have to hide the back part. I don't like seeing that little black thing, but that little black thing kind of helps anchor it in. See, I don't know if I can look at this for an hour and keep adding. It gets to a point to where I have to tell myself, no more. Stop. See, I don't know I guess not. I need to remember where I put the glue. And those stupid little web things. So like I was saying, I've got the t-shirts and tumblers, and it don't seem like, you know, a lot of items, but when you see my tumblers, like I said, I've got these, I've got this different top, which I keep them separate. I don't know, I guess I really don't have to. I guess I can mix them, they're the same, only different tops. And I do have some little kid tumblers. I don't have really a lot of those left. I'm not sure if I want to buy those again. I bought a case of them to see how they sold. And I guess they do okay. But I just don't like making them. I don't know why. It's the same, only they're smaller, but I just don't like making them. Maybe it's the designs. I don't like to have to look for kitty stuff. But I don't know. I might buy some more and make, I don't know. It depends. I have these 2 fairs coming up in September. If I sell the rest of my kid tumblers, ow, see, that one got my, that one got my thumb. If I get more of a response or sell what I have, I might buy a little bit more. I know I put it in order. I think they'll be in maybe Monday for the tumblers, with the little sippy cup tumblers. But I only bought a little bit. You know, I bought, I think, a box of 16 maybe. Just to see, I guess, what kind of response I get. Usually when I buy something, I don't buy a lot of it right away, because I've done that before. And there was something that I bought a bunch of. And everybody liked them, but nobody bought any. So I don't want to waste my time or my money on getting stuff for them to come back to my house and sit on my shelf. So I think that's kind of cute. I'm concerned that they're plastic rubber. See, I don't know if you can see, but his ear, because it's so slick, smooth, I guess, on the back, it didn't really stick. Down here, he stuck pretty good, and in the back, because I put some ice on top of him. So they're in there. They're not going nowhere. But no more holes. I think that's good. And then usually when I'm done, sometimes on the rim, if I see glue or something doesn't look right, sometimes the glue will come out, like on the sides right here. So I make sure and just clean it all up, you know, make it look nice. I am picky. My friend tells me all the time, you've got OCD. Like, no, I don't. I just like things a certain way. And she says, but you're always cleaning. I said, well, because I want to have a clean house, that means I'm OCD. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't think so. But I think, you know, what I should have done is I know I have all my stitch tumblers in one area, but it's probably way in the back. I don't know if you noticed when I brought y'all over here, if you saw my crates. And I have no clue where my stitch tumblers are. But I think that is cute. At least I have something for stitch now. But the thing is, I'll probably have to make at least 20 of these. I probably won't sell all of them at the next fair, but I don't want to run out either. Because my last fair, the last wine festival that I went to in Labor Day,